Brain gym, very, very powerful process. Today I'll be sharing. Second topic, I'll be sharing something like a focus exercise. And we supposed to do it yesterday, but we could not. But today I'll take you through the focus journey. Simple exercise, but very, very powerful. And the third one, I'm going to share 52 weeks list of 52 books basically. So I'm going to recommend few books, and you can start reading those. Apart from that, so today, as today is the last day, and don't consider last day. Today should be the first day. I'll explain what is that. Today should be the first day in your learning journey. I quickly give complete guidelines how you can proceed with this learning practice. Two things. One, and I'm going to share a couple of ideas how to practice on a regular basis. Second one, if you already join our community, and I'm going to take a session at 2 p.m. So it's again very, very bigger journey. I'll share how to do it. Two-way I'll coach. The first one, in case if you are not join our community, what to do, how to practice. Second one, if you join our community, you no need to worry. I will take you, I'll handhold you for next 1 year. So these are the two things I'll confirm. And some of you mentioned that you missed some of the session due to technical issues. No worry. My team will put you into revision class that I will share. The third one is we'll provide a certificate to everyone. So it is our participation certificate we'll send you. And the next content here is we are going to share the ebook. So whatever you learned since day one, we'll customize, put it into a small PDF file. We'll send it to everyone by 12 p.m. today. So these are the agenda today. So with that, okay, last one. The members who attended all the session, I promised one thing on day one. I'm going to take a special session. So I'll send you the attendance today. And whoever attending all the session, I'm going to select some of you. And I'll take a special session because I really appreciate your dedication and you have not missed any session. You have taken all the action. And as I promised, I'm going to take a special session. With that, let us get into next level. All of you look at my mind map. And so let me share a couple of ideas here. How many of you regularly do at least 30 minutes physical fitness exercise? Type it in the chat window. Regularly, at least 30 minutes you need to do physical exercise. Say me in the chat window. Yes, all of you, go ahead, go ahead. Okay, many of you. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Perfect, perfect. Amazing. You're all doing a great job. Great job. Now you tell me how many of you regularly practice mind fitness, mind gym, mind exercise? Type it in the chat window. Okay. No, 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 yes, yes, no, no, yes. Okay, meditation, no, not regularly. Yes, yes, no, no. Okay. Okay, got it. I normally ask this question to everyone, every batch, and 90% people say, "Oh, I don't know what is that mind fitness. I'm not practicing any mind fitness." That's what people always say. But I want to highlight something. How we are doing a physical fitness, how it is important because we need to improve our physical muscle strength, our overall fitness. Similarly, brain is one more important component. I think all of you know. But somehow we neglect to do any exercise, any strengthening exercise. And today I'm going to focus on that. Very powerful process. It's a very simple but very, very powerful process. How to do it? How to do it? So I'm going to share something special. Here we go. Look at this process, all of you. And tell me what is this funny picture? Funny picture. Look at this and tell me what is this funny picture. Yes, brain is doing some exercise. Brain is doing some exercise, and we have to do it. We have to do it. And today I'm going to share a lot of exercise. And if you start doing, you will see some magical process. For that, we'll start with the first element. All of you look at this. All of you look at this, and you can identify what is this all about. So this is something called a neuron and neuro connection. Carefully observe. Carefully observe these concepts. This is first neuron. This is second neuron, and information normally go from one neuron to another neuron. It is something called neural connection. Neural connection. Today, you are sitting in this webinar. You are listening something. Your brain is storing some data and connecting the neural connection. Every data there is a neural connection. And if it's a simple data, maybe few neurons comes together, lock like a chain link, and create a memory, create a storage details. If it is a complex data, maybe hundreds of neurons connect together and create a neural pathway. And maybe I'll quickly explain what is a neural pathway. Let us consider you want to get up early morning. What normally we do? We take mobile, set the alarm at 4:30. Okay, done. And then we'll wake up. When alarm start ringing, we wake up. Second day, we repeat the same thing. Set the alarm, get up at 4:30. Third day, same repetition. Fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day. After seventh day, eighth day, I don't think you need any alarm. Without alarm ring, before that you get up actually. If you practice on a regular basis, you get up without alarm. Can you type it in the chart window? So have you noticed this pattern? So it is usually called deeper level of neural connection. Because when you start training your subconscious mind again and again and again, your subconscious mind builds the neural connection. Then you no need any reminder, your subconscious mind will trigger. Some people they need 7 days to build that neural connection. Some people they need 15 days. Some people they need 21 days. And if you continue for 7 days, become brilliant. 14 days, good. 21 days, normally you build that habit. So if you continuously get up for 21 days, by default you start getting up. That is the reason, you know one thing, everybody talking about practice for 21 days, 21 days, 21 days, 21 days, because you develop that habits. But my process is entirely different. I'm not recommending 21 days. I recommend something called 21, 60, 90 days. This is my pattern, 21, 60, 90 days. What exactly these three? If you practice for 21 days, it will become something like a good habit. If you practice for 60 days, it's something called your second nature. Then later on, you keep continuing a next level. If you practice for 90 days, it will be in a autopilot mode. You know what is autopilot mode? For example, brushing your teeth. Do you consider extra work? No, it is in autopilot mode. Now you need to develop something like book reading should be autopilot mode. Eating healthy food should be autopilot mode. And taking massive action should be autopilot mode. Building good relations should be autopilot mode. Acquire a lot of money should be autopilot mode. Taking massive action and spiritual element, all these five areas, HRMSC. H is health, R is relationship, M is money, S is spirituality, and C is career. These five elements, if you make it autopilot mode, what will happen? All of you just analyze for a moment and let me know. What will happen? Nobody force you to read a book. By default, you read. Nobody will force you to do exercise. By default, you do it. Nobody will force you to do any kind of eat healthy food. By default, it is your unconscious habit. When you do that, you play top 1%. But why people fail to do that? Because commitment, accountability, system process, all this comes under this category. And today, I'm going to share a couple of things, couple of best practice to develop. How to develop that kind of neural connection, strong neural connection, using some of the action item. Before that, one more concept I wanted to bring. Based on some research, people always say there is a logical brain, there is a creative brain. And what exactly logical brain? If you're a logical person, look at this picture. Look at this picture. If you're a logical person, you are very good in these functions. Maybe you are good at mathematics, science, symbol, analysis, language. So all the mathematical formula, look at the left-hand side. You're very good if you're a left brain person, usually called a logical person. Look at the right-hand side. If you're a right brain person, you are very good in these functions. Maybe you're very good in imagination, visualization, intuition, music, drawing, and also long-term memory comes under right brain. Now you tell me, all of you, which one is better? The left brain or right brain? Do you need logical brain or do you need a creative brain? Type it in the chat window. Which one do you feel better? Yes, true, true. All your answers are true. You need both. We need both. We need a logical process. We need a creative process. But I'll bring you few more elements. How do you identify you are a right brain person or left brain? Very simple exercise. So, for example, if you're a right-handed person, normally you use lot of left functions. If you're a left-handed person, normally you utilize lot of right brain functions. Very simple, left and right. And throughout India, throughout the world, so only few percentage of people they are left-handed. That means go and check. Their creative ideas are extraordinary. Even I'll give you example. Sachin Tendulkar, Amitabh Bachchan, Albert Einstein, they're all left-handed and they see their creative ideas in their own field extremely high. Even you can go and check your in your family, in your friend circle, who are left-handed. Observe carefully. Their creative ability is next level. Can you type it in the chat window, friend? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Who are left-handed? They're a little bit higher creative level than normal people. Yes, normal means right-hand people. Yes, you noticed? Okay, okay, okay. Many of you noticed that pattern. Okay, brilliant, brilliant. So now I wanted to bring this element. So how to develop that creative idea, especially in India, most of us we are logically we are very strong. Even our education system, right? Our education system is more or like a logical process. That is the reason. Lot of engineers, lot of software engineers, all logical process. But go to some countries like Japan or some of the countries, they focus deeply on creative side. That is the reason they're coming up with lot of innovative ideas. That's what my observation. But can we develop that ability? Yes, we can do that. If you start using your creative brain, and you can also develop that ability. And today I'm going to share that knowledge. Today I'm going to share that knowledge how to trigger your right brain, especially creative brain, so that you'll start seeing some magical way, the way you create your what do you call productivity, the way you think about any action item, and basically create some ideas. Think about creative ideas. I'm going to share those knowledge. So now all of you take a notebook and make a note. I'll take you through maybe 7, 8 different exercise. And if you do regularly these exercise, you'll be able to energize right brain. That will be deeper, what do you call, connect with reading and memory also. Reading and memory also, because long-term memory comes under right brain. So whatever I demonstrated, do you remember day 4? I demonstrated something back-to-back number system. I use the same right brain. Visualization, imagination, creativity, exaggeration, all comes under right brain with emotional connection. And all of you need to learn that. Now let us go one by one. So take a notebook and make a note. Okay, here we go. Okay, before that, one more thing I wanted to highlight. For everything, whatever you listen, learn, your brain will create a neural connection. Very natural process. But there is one more limitation. What is that limitation? When you stop using that neural connection, your neural connection will start disconnecting those options. There is a neural connection related to getting up early morning. When you stop using for few days, it will go back to original state. That is the reason scientists normally call something called a neuroplasticity. Your brain is something like a plastic. You can mold anytime. It is called neuroplasticity. Here is a limitation. And if you don't use your neural connection again and again, it'll become okay inactive. So that is the reason. Go and check senior citizen. The people who are in a 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, they face couple of issues. Something like Alzheimer, memory loss, forgetfulness. Why? Right? One of the reason is age-related memory decline. And also they stop using their neural connection. After retirement, they don't practice some of the spiritual element. They don't practice active listening, learning, reading. So they relax. As soon as they stop learning, their neural connection definitely disconnect. So that is the reason most of the scientists, they suggest keep working on your brain, energize your brain again and again and again. You will never face any these kind of issues, especially memory related issue. And today what I'm sharing, and these are like a powerful technique, make a note, and you need to start from today. And even I'm going to share my own experience. The first exercise from my side to energize your brain is chess. And chess is something like a proven process to energize both creative side and also logical side. I think all of you know, it is a proven process. Type it in the chat window. How many of you play chess on a regular basis? Even 2 to 3 times a week. Type it in the chat window. Do you practice on a regular basis? Okay, say yes or no, friends. All of you, I'm waiting all your response, please. Okay, I got it. No, 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 no. Yes, no. Okay, only few of you. Okay. So my suggestion is, in case if you're not playing a chess on a regular basis, probably you need to adopt this. This is one of the powerful process to energize your brain. So whenever you get a time and play chess with your family, your children, even if you don't find anybody, go and play with computer. Strong recommendation from my side, because this is one of the proven process to energize your left brain as well as your right brain. Brilliant exercise. Now let's move to the next one and look into this and tell me what exactly this is all about. You can recognize this. What is this? Okay, it's a Sudoku. Sudoku, brilliant. Yes, it is a Sudoku. And you might have played this Sudoku during childhood. Even I'll show you one more. Look at this and tell me what is this. Okay, Sudoku, crossword. These two are some more powerful exercise, your brain exercise basically, to energize your body and mind. So my strong suggestion, play this whenever you get a free time. And these are like, these are not like a children work, because during the childhood, normally we play this. But if you continuously do this kind of exercise, it will energize your brain. That is the reason. Go and check newspaper. By default, in second page, they normally print this. Maybe Sudoku, maybe crossword, some puzzle. Yes, right? Because it's all proven process to energize, create more neural connection. Strong recommendation from my side. Tell me what is this. All of you go ahead and type it in the chat window. What is this? You can recognize this. Is it drawing? No, it's not a simple drawing. Carefully observe. It's not a simple drawing. Carefully observe. Okay, it's a doodling. Okay, anything else? It's a sketch? No, it is something called a pattern drawing. See the pattern? We usually call pattern drawing, Zen drawing, mandala drawing. We call in a different way. Look at the pattern in every line, everywhere. And this is one more proven process to relax your mind. Even I'll tell you. Look at this. Look at this. And mandala art helps you to relax and calm your mind instantly. It's a proven process. There are a lot of research has been done, lot of research. And finally, scientists and psychologists, they concluded if somebody is doing mandala drawing, they relax their mind instantly. Even what I'm going to do is, I'm going to ask you, some of you, anybody here in this current session, are you practicing mandala art? Are you a mandala artist? Can you type it in the chat window? I wanted to hear some feedback from you. Okay, Padmaja mentioned that you're a mandala artist. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm going to unmute your microphone. Padmaja and Kalpana. Can you just quickly share your experience? How were you able to relax your mind by doing this mandala art? Just one feedback. Okay, Padmaja, unmute your microphone, please. Okay, Padmaja, are you there? Okay, let me go with the Kalpana. Please go ahead. Unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, good morning. Please go ahead and quickly introduce yourself and let me know how you are practicing mandala artist.
Yes, I'm Kalpana and I stay in Hyderabad. Actually, I love drawing and paintings and all. And mandala art, when we sit with it, like continuous concentration start. I mean, when from the time we start, it's like now we have to be into it because very minute drawing and all. And lot of patience is required where the mind, body, everything should be in one line. So automatically we we get into it, no? Like everything will be in one line, sir. Like really pleasantness, everything. We'll relax, uh, like that.
Brilliant, brilliant. I hope you're enjoying with mandala artist.
Yes, sir.
All
A
the
lot.
best. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you,
I'll
sir.
take one more feedback. More power to you, friends. All of you type MPTY. MPTY is nothing but more power to you. If somebody's sharing some experience, I always say MPTY. Type it in the chat window. Say MPTY to Kalpana. I really appreciate. Let's move on to one more feedback. Padmancha, are you there?
Sir, I'm there, sir. Am I
Yes,
audible, sir?
yes, please go ahead and quickly
Yes,
introduce and tell me your
sir.
experience.
Very happy morning, sir, and everyone. My name is Padmaja. I'm working as assistant executive engineer. Daily, I'm doing my mandala art. So actually, in that, our mind and body is come to an alignment, so that we can get relaxing instantaneously. And those are we are doing repetitive patterns. So our mind, our subconscious mind, will relax immediately, sir. And I'm feeling very great for doing that.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
so Padmaja, for sharing. That means it's a proven process to relax our body, mind, and soul. Thank you so much. All of you type MPTY to Padmaja. And thank you both of you for sharing your experience. Okay, let's move on. So let me suggest few things. So I also started this mandala drawing, this special drawing long back. And in case if you're not in that practice, I'll give you some quick suggestion. To do this mandala art, it takes some time, some regular practice to draw this kind of pattern. But what you can do, you can start with a simple drawing. Initially, start with a simple drawing, something called a doodling. Look at the pattern, simple drawing. Then once you're comfortable, go with a deeper drawing, something like this. This requires little practice, deeper mandala drawing. But start with this. I'll give you some suggestion. And look at this. This is my sketchbook. This is my sketchbook. I always keep next to me. And when I started my initial mandala practice, I usually do this kind of a simple sketches. Look at this. Simple doodling. Simple doodling. This is where I started. And later on, I started with a deeper mandala. And also, regularly, I do something called a mind mapping. I think all of you might have noticed. Every presentation, I use mind map. Even I'll show you one more thing. Look at this. This is what my biggest sketchbook. Once I complete reading a book and I draw mind map and I store something like this, all the summary. And this is helping me to recall any data instantly. Look at this, because this consists of picture, drawing, some of the elements, and the mind maps are a proven process. All our community members who are in a community, by default, they do it. They read, they understand, they memorize, and summarize using mind map. When you do this complete process, and it will go and store inside your mind. So my suggestion to all of you, keep one sketchbook next to you. Once in 2 hours, just make a note, once in 2 hours, take this sketchbook and maybe 1 or 2 pages, you start with a doodling, simple sketches, and just Google it. You will get a lot of doodling. Start with that. And how much, maybe minutes you need to practice? Just 3 minutes. Every 2 hours, 3 minutes. So that what will happen? It'll energize your brain. It'll reboot your brain and see the magic. So I keep doing since last 5 years. Every 2 hours, I'll take this drawing, sketch, do mandala drawing, do some mind mapping, and I notice amazing energy every time when I do it. Strong recommendation from my side. Every 2 hours, whether you're reading a book or you're in office, take a sketchbook. Just do something. And this is the kinesthetic energy. Let me repeat. It is a kinesthetic energy. Strong recommendation from my side. With that, let's move on to the next one. So next recommendation from my side after mandala drawing. Okay, the simple one, the next right brain exercise is a music. And music is something like a proven process to energize your right brain. I'll give example. I'll give example. Go and check the people who are a musician, especially classical music, maybe classical singer, classical dancer, maybe even karate kung fu player, yoga practitioner. Go and check, go and check. Their focus, their concentrations are very, very deeper compared to normal people. Type it in the chat window. Do you agree? Go and check their focus ability. Go and check their concentration ability, even especially classical player, musician, classical artist, classical singer. Go and check their focus and concentration ability. Where they develop that ability? Because they are doing this physical strengthening, balancing action item. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask you, some of you probably type it in the chat window, friends. Anybody classical dancer, anybody classical singer present here? Probably I'm going to ask you few question suggestion from your end. Type it in the chat window. I'm a classical singer. I feel Meera. Okay, Meera, can you just unmute your microphone and tell me what exactly your experience? Okay, just let me quickly unmute. Okay, who is this? Okay, sorry, I missed your number. It's a Meera. There are two Meeras, Meera Kulkarni or Meera Bai. Okay, unmute your microphone, please.
Sir, I am Mirabai. I am not a classical dancer, sir. I am a
Okay,
doctor.
maybe Meera Kulkarni. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yep. Quickly introduce yourself and tell me what exactly you're doing, how it is helping you to improve your mind strategy.
Yes. So I'm Meera Kulkarni. I am from Nagpur and I have given 2 exams of classical dance as well as classical singing also. So this dance and singing helps in focusing and uh, and memorizing all things. It helps to brain to memorizing very fast.
Okay. Do you relax while doing this kind of exercise, the
Yes,
dancing,
sir.
classical dancing? Do you notice that pattern?
Yes.
Brilliant. What exactly you do?
Um I exactly do is I go to classes.
Your profession, I'm talking.
I am actually a student.
You're a student. Brilliant.
Yes,
And make sure that you practice regularly, and you will see a lot of magic in terms of studies, in terms of memorization. Great. Great. All the best. More power to you. Friends, all of you type more power
thank you,
to
sir.
Meera. I really appreciate. I'll take one more feedback, then I'll move on. Swati Kanswal mentioned that you are a Kathak classical dancer. Brilliant. I wanted to hear from you. Okay, Swati, can you just unmute your microphone?
I have unmuted, sir.
Yes, please go ahead and quickly introduce and share. Please.
Was dance into Kathak and till my college time and till now also I learn it. But the early years was so impactful in my studies because I was not doing that well in my studies. But when I joined my dance classes and whenever I used to get into that, it really used to impact me and give me more focus. And now I have learned it along with the the Osho exercises that say that you have to release yourself the way your creative expression does. So I just try to express myself into different dance art forms so that all my creative expression comes out, and I beautifully, it just helps me to focus and express myself in my work also. So all that magic happens when I dance, and I when come back to my work, it gives me that expression.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, it's a brilliant process. When you move our body, when I dance, sing, and it connects for both body and mind connection. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope you're enjoying that process. And also, you mentioned that you are a trainer, and all
Thank
the
you, sir.
best. More power to you. Thank you. All the best. Friends, all of you type MPTY for both Swati and Meera for sharing their experience. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on. So my suggestion, friends, and there is no age limit. Even I wanted to highlight that there is no age limit, whether you are at 30s, 50s, 70s, or 90s. Go and practice along with your children. See the magic, maybe some music instrument, maybe some classical process, dancing, singing, whatever you just from my side. Okay, there's one more brilliant exercise I wanted to highlight to upgrade right brain. So you know one thing, all of you, carefully observe, carefully observe. So if you're using your right part of your body, you will energize your left brain, logical brain. If you're using left part of your body, you energize your right brain. Why don't you use both the ends, both parts of your body, so that you energize your left brain and right brain? You know one thing, Three Idiots virus used to write in both the ends, usually called ambidextre, and you can develop that kind of ability to energize both sides of your brain. So what can you take a notebook, letter in your notebook, A to Z, A, B, C, D, till Z. And then A to Z, small letter. But one important game here is you're not supposed to use your dominant hand. If you're a right-hand person, use your then put a signature using your right hand. Put a signature using your left hand. Don't compare these two. Whether you're able to map these two, let us see. It's fun exercise. All of you need to do it. I'll give you 1 minute. Take your notebook using non-dominant hand. Keep in mind, non-dominant hand, right, capital and small letter. Your time start now. All of you, please participate. I'll explain what is this. Keep doing quickly.
Recording in progress.
Okay, done. Time up, friends. And now type it in the chat window, your experience. And are you able to write? And also go and check your handwriting, whether it is good, bad, or looks something like a child handwriting. Type it in the chat window. And also your signature. Are you able to see the match between left and right signature? Type in the chat window. Yes, difficult, horrible writing, childish handwriting, scary. Okay, some of you mentioned the scary, like a child. Okay, child and very slow. I can't understand. I can't see. And done. Okay, worst writing, childish writing. Very true. Very true. And I'll tell you why. Okay, it's not a handwriting. Keep in mind, friends, it's not a handwriting. It's your mind writing, because mind has to send right signal. If you're using your dominant hand, it's fine. Your brain knows what kind of information I need to pass through this nervous system. You can easily, comfortably do it. When it comes to other hand, your brain totally get confused with, hey, what information I need to send? I don't know that neural connection. That's where your brain totally get confused with that data. Then you're finding very, very difficult, just like a beginner. Just like a beginner, you're writing something entirely different pattern. So it's all mind dynamics. My suggestion to all of you, for next 15 to 3 weeks, use your non-dominant and write at least half page, anything, maybe to-do list, whatever you want to do it. Just keep writing for just 15 to 25 days. What will happen? After 3 weeks of practice, your handwriting will similar to your other hand. In our community, by default, I ask people to do this. And I noticed 90% people achieve that game. Within 3 to 4 weeks, your handwriting just become other handwriting. But you need a practice. And why we need to do it? To improve our handwriting? No, it is not handwriting improvement. It is to create more neural connection. When you start using other action item, your brain start creating more neural connection. More neural connection, your brain will be more sharp, more effective. That is the reason this action item. My strong recommendation, try for a few days. See the magic. And also, there is one more process called ambidextrous. Some people, they use both their hands, just like a 3 Idiots virus. And there are a couple of schools in India. And I think I noticed one school in UP and one school in North Karnataka. What they do? Every children in that school, they write using both the hands. It is there in the YouTube. Just type ambidextrous school, you will get a lot of videos. Just verify. That means it's a proven process to energize our brain. But you need a practice. So with that, let's move to the next process. So next suggestion from my side. Okay, one more brilliant exercise to energize your brain. Very simple. All of you carefully observe. If you open your hand, there is something called a meridian point called energy point. And in your palm, you can find lot of energy point. So that is the reason, some medicine, something like acupuncture, acupressure, they put a needle to heal your physical and maybe psychological issue. Why? Because they trigger the meridian point. It's a proven process. So in your fingertips and all throughout your palm, there are a lot of energy point. If you trigger that, automatically you energize your brain. So what you can do is make quick suggestion. Every day, just trigger your energy point by pressing your fingertip. Simple, powerful exercise. Just for 2 to 3 minutes every morning, start pressing your fingertips. Why we need to do that? To energize your brain. Because these are like a trigger point, energy point. Even maybe you can go and see in any function, any maybe party. If you are happy, you clap your hands. As soon as you clap, what will happen? You energize. How we energize? Look at this, what we are doing. We are touching all the meridian point. It's a scientifically proven, but you need to practice on a regular basis. Maybe how many of you clap and laugh every day? Because children, right, they laugh 100 times every day. But as an adult, we normally forget those action items. Go and check in certain public park, public places. Some people usually do this exercise. Laugh and clap. Right? They keep laughing, they keep clapping. That energize, bring lot of positive element. Type it in the chat window. Do you agree this point? So all these small assignment, but if you do on a regular basis, that is where the energy. Next suggestion from my side, very simple. Something called a brain gym. Brain gym. So basically we are going to use two parts of our body simultaneously. I'll give you a couple of exercises. All of you sit comfortably. Sit comfortably. I'll give you one exercise. Take your right hand. Take your right hand. Rotate clockwise. Rotate clockwise. Easy. It is called a brain gym. Brain gym. Rotate clockwise. Done. Stop. Take your left hand. Rotate anti-clockwise in the reverse direction. Keep doing, keep doing, keep doing. Done. Easy. Now the magic. Take both the hands. The first one clockwise, second one anti-clockwise together. See what I'm doing? Together. Try all of you. Try all of you. I can do much faster. Try all of you and type it in the chat window. I'll give you 30 seconds. Quickly do it. Quickly do it. Okay, type it in the chat window. Okay, not even possible, Vijay. Okay, all of you friends, I'm waiting all your responses. Okay, no, not possible. Okay, not able to do it. Difficult, not connected. Oh, it's not a hand movement. Right? It's not a hand movement. It's a brain instruction. It's a brain exercise. Why you can't do it? Because there is a different pattern. You don't have that neural connection. Now I'll give you one more suggestion. All of you close your eyes and do it. Close your eyes and slowly connect your right and left hand. You can easily do it. Do it, all of you. Close your eyes and do it. Do it, slowly do it. And immediately you connect right hand pattern, left hand pattern. Comfortably you can do it. Just try. Yes, easy now, easy now. Okay, could do it. Siddharth, I got it. Okay, Smita, I got it. Yes, yes, yes. It's all pattern. So you need to develop that. It is truly possible. Maybe I wanted to bring one example so that all of you can understand what I'm teaching right now. I tried first, and it's working brilliantly. I'll share my own example. Some of you might be thinking, can I start these exercises today and tomorrow can I get the result? No, you will not see the result tomorrow. You will not see the result in next 1 week. This should be consistent for longer time. Then you will see the magic. I'll share my example. When I started this coaching and training initially, I used to take a session from morning till night, 5:30 a.m. back to back till night. And I noticed my energy point. Early morning, I used to have a great energy. By the time I reach afternoon, evening, my energy used to go a little down and I feel low energy because I keep doing back to back. Then afterwards, I started all these elements. Maybe drawing, using right brain, using exercise, meditation. I have a complete routine actually. I regularly do exercise, no deviation. This is my something called code of honor. In our community, we follow this, something called code of honor. Code of honor is nothing but whatever we say, 200% we need to take action. If I say I'm going to eat healthy food, no cheating. By default, you need to, it is called code of honor. In our community, by default, we follow. I started all this journey. I do regular exercise, meditation, pranayama, all these psychological element, either drawing, doodling. Consistently, I started doing since long time. Then what happened? Nowadays, I noticed. I normally take a session now also morning 5:30 till 9:30 because I have a lot of community coaching. I noticed whatever my energy at 5:30 a.m., same energy I'm able to maintain even 9:30, even more energy than morning. Then I realized, okay, because all this exercise helping me to energize every now and then. That means it's a proven. But you need to show that consistency. That is the key, right? I keep talking about this. Today is the day. Today is the day. I keep talking about this. Today is the day I need to eat healthy food. Today is the day I make sure that I need to read a book. Today is the day I need to take a session. Today is the day I go and eat healthy food. All this I keep doing again, 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 and again. I'm able to see some magical improvement. All of you friends, make sure that you do it. And one more element I wanted to bring. All of you think about whatever you are learning, some of the element looks something like a childish activity. How many of you realize now? But some of you have never learned these concepts since childhood. How many of you feel these concepts we should have learned during the childhood? Anybody feel that pattern? Okay, these are like a very beautiful speed reading, memory. We would have learned during the childhood so that we can enhance our learning ability and mind dynamics. How many of you feel it? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, many of you? Okay, I'll bring you one example, realistic example, so that you can connect. When I started this journey long back, 7 years back, and after I started learning speed reading, memory, then I decided I wanted to start a coaching process. And initially, uh, no student in my community because I just started. I'm a just beginner. And after learning anything, where we will go and teach to experiment whatever we are learning, where we go and teach, family member, friends, who is the right person? Who maybe I can use the guinea pig. Who is that guinea pig? Anybody know? Where we go and teach? Parents? No, no parents. Family? No, no. Anybody? Anybody? Children. Keep in mind. We go and teach our children. So that's what I did. When I was in 7 years back, when I started this journey, I used to learn all these concepts. First, I started teaching my child. And he was in 5th standard. When I started teaching, he grasped that concept, speed reading, memory, and completely he learned. And also, he decided I want to go for international memory competition. I trained him, and he became one of the young memory athlete who represented India. He learned all this. Then I noticed the pattern. Initially, before this knowledge, when I asked him to read any chapter, he used to take 2 hours. Sit and keep learning, 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 2 hours. And nowadays, right now, he is in 12th standard. I notice his pattern. Give anything, he can finish in 30 minutes. Anything, any chapter, comfortably can finish. Even one fine day, what he did, he took his science book, he memorized complete book with page number. Ask any page number. He can instantly recall. And even one fine day, I give the Ikigai book. I asked him, can you read this book? He finished in 40 minutes. When I started asking question, he can recall anything, everything. Then I realized whatever he learned, speed reading, memory, mind strategy, and all the process, what I'm teaching, I trained him and he's the real example and he's showing brilliant result. And also one more thing I wanted to highlight. He is a badminton player. He go to badminton back to back. But he spent little time in education, but its score is almost all 99%. Then I realized, I don't think you need to spend 24/7 to study. No. If they learn this concept initially, they energize. And also children, they learn much, much faster than us. All of you can agree. Much faster than us. And they connect this, they enjoy. Otherwise, some student, what they do, they struggle 24/7. They keep studying. They don't participate in any other activities. My one suggestion, one book I suggest, go and check. There's a book called Exam Warrior, written by our Prime Minister. Go and check. Beautifully written. Exam should be something like a festival. Children has to enjoy examination. But why they struggle? Not only children, I'll tell you one more thing. If there is an exam for your children, parents suffer, not a child. Can you resonate my point? Type it in the chat window, friends. Parents struggle. Parent will be in the depressive mode always. Oh, my child is having examination. They don't go anywhere. They lock it and they sit and support. I hope all of you can agree. But I don't think we need that. We need that. We need to give a right knowledge to children, right knowledge and process and technique. They can excel next level. So that's what I did. Nowadays, I don't bother about his studies. By default, he show that result because they learn this pattern. My suggestion, whatever you are learning right now, go and teach your children. Either speed reading, either memory, or whatever the spiritual element, even some of the exercise, what I'm teaching, go and try and see the magic. See the magic. And also when children learn deeper level and they go next level. So that's what my strong recommendation. With that, let's move on. Let's move on. And some of you are asking, do you take any children program? Unfortunately, I'm not taking children program because of jam-packed agenda. I do once in 3 to 6 months children program, but not on a regular basis. That's what my observation. With that, friends, I'm going to quickly revise all the points what we discussed. Okay, quickly I'll revise, make a note. The first suggestion from my side to energize your brain is something like a chess. Make sure that play chess whenever you get a time. Next one is a brain fitness, something like a Sudoku and crossword. These two I strongly recommend. Third one is a drawing, especially doodling and a mandala drawing. These you start, and even you can go and check in Amazon. There are a lot of mandala drawing books. Pick up that and start. And even if you want to go deeper, do this, please. The next one, music is one of the brilliant exercise. All of you need to start. Any music, any classical touch, please do that. Next one is try using your non-dominant hand wherever possible. Even you can write using non-dominant hand. Maybe 50% of your book every now and then. The last one is a meridian point. Try to trigger your meridian point every day. And also you can do a couple of brain fitness exercise. There are a big list. I'll not be able to take you through all the journey. These are the samples, what you can do. But when you consistently do this, and you will see some magic, but make sure that spend at least 20 to 30 minutes every day. See the real magic. Friends, all of you clear? Have you noted and type it on the chat window? Have you noted down? Say yes in the chat window. Are you clear? And why I'm teaching this method? Because to read faster, to memorize, mind strategy is very, very important. As a psychologist, I noticed that. Mind strategy is a brilliant exercise. You need to follow. With that, let's move on to, it's already 6:25. I'll take a few more minutes to ask some feedback. Then I'm going to teach you last two concepts. The first one is a focus exercise. Another one is a book selection I'm going to teach you. Before that, I just wanted to ask some feedback from all of you. Feedback. So what I'll do is I'll start from day 1. What we discuss. Day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. So what you can do, give a scale between 1 to 10. When I ask something on a day 1, you learn this, and give a scale. Have you learned that properly? Have you practiced that properly? Give a scale 1 to 10. 10 means highest score. Yes, you are done. You are happy with that. You are comfortable. 5, 6, 7 means you are done, but still you are not comfortable. 0, 1, 2 means you are not started. So this is the rating I'm expecting. I'm going to bring each topic, and I'm expecting all your feedback. The first one, hold on, friends. I'm going to talk about the first concept, day 1. We discussed about book selection. I mentioned that go and do a research and select the book and come and share. And type it in the chart window, scale between 1 to 10. Have you done that exercise? Are you comfortable? Give a scale between 1 to 10. All of you. Okay, it is a 8, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 2, okay, 10, 10, 8, 7, 5, 10, okay, 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, okay, 10. Okay, good score. Okay, good score. If you are scale between 8, 9, 10, I really appreciate. I think you already done that exercise. You selected the book, great. If you are in a 5, 6, 7, you are done, but still you are not comfortable. Please go and do that research. If somebody mentioned that 0, 1, 2, that means you are not started. Friends, can you go and check today and do that research? Strong recommendation to all the scale 1 to 10. Day number 2, we discuss about a bad reading habits. I provided lot of bad reading habits and the solution. Type B, nothing but bad reading habit. Give a scale between 1 to 10. Are you comfortable? Have you analyzed all your bad reading habits? Started taking action. Type B and your scale. Okay, 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 6, 10, 10, 9, 9, 7, 5, 5. Okay, 7, 10, 8. Okay, okay. I got it approximately. Okay, brilliant. I noticed a lot of 8, 9, 10. That means you already analyzed. You already started taking action. Brilliant. I really appreciate. So let me explain what you need to do. If your scale 8, 9, 10, congratulations. You have done a great job. Go and work on your opportunities. All the bad reading habits, work on that. If your scale is 5, 6, 7, you analyze, but you're not started taking action. Take action. All the action item, what I mentioned, that please take action to overcome your limitation. If somebody mentioned that 1, 2, 3, that means you are not analyzed, you are not taken action. Friends, can you take action today in itself? Because action is very important than anything else. So let's move on to the day number 3. Day number 3, we discussed about SIP cafe, visualization, imagination. Give me a scale between 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Okay, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 7, 10, 9, 4, 4, 7, 6. Okay, 10, 9. Oh, good scale, good scale. I really appreciate. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, if your scale is 8, 9, 10, congratulations, you're doing a great job. If your scale is 5, 6, 7, my suggestion is what you can do is pick up a notebook and write it down maybe 30 words every day for few days, 30 words, and using SIP Cafe, memorize, 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 memorize. That will helpful for you to energize your body and mind. Make sure that please do that at least maybe 15 days. And if your scale is 1, 2, 3, I noticed some of you mentioned that 1, 2, 3. That means you have not started that journey. Please go and do it today. Do it today. See the real magic. Let us move on to the next one, day number 4. We discussed about peripheral vision, capturing 2 words, 3 words, and improve your reading speed. Type it in the chat. How many of you are comfortable with that journey? Give a 1 to 10 scale. Okay. Oh, good scale. Good scale. Amazing. I notice 7, 8, 9, 10. Good scale. Anybody 1, 2, 3? Anybody lower scale? No, nobody. Nobody. Oh, good. Nice to see that. Nobody mentioned that less score. Okay, 1 I noticed. Anil, Aarti, right? Mention that 0. Okay, okay, okay. If your scale is 8, 9, 10, brilliant. I think you got the rhythm. If your scale is 5, 6, 7, and go and practice. Go and practice. Still you need to get it. If anybody from 0, 1, 2, that means you are not started. You are still working on your understanding level. It's a rapid eye movement exercise. Please do today. Practice today. Strong recommendation. And the next one, so overall journey, I wanted to ask few more elements. How many of you reading affirmation every day before sleep as soon as you wake up? Type it in the chat window, scale 1 to 10. How many of you are practicing affirmation before sleep as soon as you wake up? Okay, 10, 9, 9, 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is a lower scale, lower scale. Okay, got it, got it. Friends, if your scale is 8, 9, 10, that means you are practicing every day. Brilliant. And 5, 6, 7 means you are doing not a regular. And 0, 1, 2 means you are not started. Friends, I clearly an important message from my side. Go and check all the celebrities, top successful people across the globe. The one thing is common. They get up early morning, they read a book, they read affirmation. Go and check. It's not a normal action item, brilliant action item to energize your brain. Can you take one small code of honor? Maybe I'm going to bring that element. Code of honor is nothing but when you say something, you need to take complete responsibility. Maybe I wanted to bring that element because some of you mentioned that you are not started. It's a brilliant exercise. Can you take your right hand? Can you take your right hand, put it near to your heart? Tell yourself, today is the day I'm going to take massive action. Today is the day I take responsibility to push myself, my identity. Tell yourself, today is the day I'll create a massive result in my life. And I wanted to highlight one point. During the childhood, during your working maybe journey. So normally we do some action item. For example, if you get any success, we connect with some element. What is that element? Let us take you got some promotion. You connect with some element. Oh, I met some person and that person inspired me. I got a promotion. Maybe you got some trophy in a sports exam. You connect with a teacher. Oh, my teacher has guided me, inspired me. My life has transformed. I went to some place because the place energy, my life has transformed. Do you have that kind of trigger point, friends, in your life? Definitely you had 1 or 2 trigger point. I got a promotion, I got a salary, I got a good job, I got a trophy because of some people, some place, some book even. I read one book. My life has transformed. Do you have that example? Type it in the chat window. Do you have that example in your life? Definitely, everyone. Definitely, you will be having, you add that kind of experience, right? Yes or no? Some people, some place, some trigger point, some book. So, my suggestion to all of you right now, today you are joining and learning Read for Success Day 6. Why don't this day become your one of the trigger point? And after 5 years, when you look back, Read for Success Day 6 should be your trigger point. Maybe you can do that by using some element. What is that? You have to take some responsibility today. Tell yourself, today onwards, I will take a massive action. Today onwards, I'm not going to be in the comfort zone. Today onwards, I will push myself. Today onwards, go and identify my opportunity. I'll push myself. I keep learning, keep learning. I invest on myself. Take that kind of responsibility to see the magic. Can you give this promise, friends? Because, right, we're all in the same family. We're all vibrating in the same frequency. My suggestion right now, in case if you have joined our community, no need to worry. But by default, I'll hand word. In case if you have not joined, can you take this action and for next maybe 1 year or 2 years, see the magic? How many of you ready? Type it in the chat window, committed. Because I'm expecting that element from all of you. Push yourself, truly possible. How many of you ready to take that massive action? Type it in the chat window. Committed, committed. Yes, I'm going to read out all your names. Okay, Atul, Vinesh, Suchitra, Meenakshi, Ravi, Sandhya, Amit, okay, Radha Krishna, then I noticed Sharat, okay, Doctor, okay, the chat window is moving like back to back, back to back. I really appreciate, thank you so much for committing. And this is where the magic, right? You can learn everything. You can learn anything. Without action, nothing will work. That's what people fail outside. In our community, I focus on that. Take action, take action, take action, take action. Nobody can stop you. I can write and give you, nobody can compete with you. Some of you are thinking, I'm teaching a lot of motivation. Yes, motivations are important. Motivation plus action, that is where the real game plan. Thank you so much for committing yourself. I really appreciate. I'm expecting all of you play some game, play some game, and nobody can stop you. With that, friends, so I'm going to give you some break. And after the break, come back and let us go with the last two concepts. Before that, I wanted to highlight one thing. The friends who joined our community diamond membership, I really appreciate. And 2 o'clock, please block your calendar. I'll take you through this deeper journey. And yesterday we closed diamond membership, and I really appreciate lot of you have joined. And thank you so much for joining. Believe me, you will never regret after 6 months. That promise I can give you. You'll never regret after practicing all this technique within 6 months. But only one expectation is your commitment. Your commitment for practicing 1 hour and push yourself. And it's like a 50-50, right? I'm going to give you 50% knowledge, 50% from your side. Both the things together, you can become something like a extraordinary in your journey. It's a proven process. Let us work on that. All this knowledge I'm going to share at 2 p.m. Make sure that block your calendar. Let us work on that. But yesterday we closed the diamond membership registration, but still I started getting a lot of registration. And many people asked, can I join right now? But what I'll do is, as we get receive a lot of feedback, so I'm going to enable once again diamond membership clarity call, but up to 9 a.m. in another 3 hours. If you're really connected, if you want to join, set up a clarity call. Akanksha will reach out to you quickly because 2 p.m. we have a clarity call. We have an orientation. I'm going to type it in the chat window. It's a clarity call. If you're really feeling that I want to push myself, play that 10x game. And if you need my help, okay, please set up a clarity call and come to my community. Let us work together. Play that game. Look at the chat window. And before 9 a.m., please submit because 2 o'clock we are starting. With that, friends, let us take a break. Let us take a break, come back, and I'll continue with the last two concepts. Your time start now. 2 minutes break. I'll start some music. Okay, friends, all of you come back, settle down, and time up. Let us continue, all of you come back. So I really appreciate for all your effort and commitment attending all this session. I hope you're enjoying. Okay, let's get into the next two concept. Before that, I just wanted to confirm. Okay, some of you mentioned that I cannot click the link and set up a clarity call. Friends, go and check WhatsApp group. Even I shared in the WhatsApp group also, set up a clarity call. Make sure that set up before 9 a.m. Keep in mind, before setting, three criteria you should feel good for your journey. The first one, 1 hour of your commitment for next 1 year. Make sure that if you're ready for that. Second one, my subject, I think all of you know, read, lead, and speak. These are the 3 and 6 stages we continue. Third one is investment is 99,099 plus GST. These are the three criteria. If you're okay, then only submit a call. Otherwise, don't set up a clarity call. If you're ready, not ready to spend time, and if you're not happy with the subject and investment, if you're not ready, don't submit a clarity call. We normally don't consider. But we need a commitment. That is the reason we are doing this clarity call. Go and check your WhatsApp group. I have shared the link. With that, let's move on to the last two concepts. Okay, the first one is a focus exercise. What exactly this focus exercise? To read anything, to memorize anything, to do anything in your life, focus is a critical element. And it's a skill. You know, right? It's a skill. And just like a swimming, just like a jogging, it's a skill anytime, every time you can implement. So, but many people struggling. As soon as I start something, I'm getting lot of thoughts, hundreds of thoughts. I'm not able to focus. And today I'll be sharing some small tip, simple tip, and this will helpful for you to go next level. So what you can do is, it's a quick visualization. All of you sit comfortably. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Then I'm going to ask you to go and sit in a movie theater. You need to visualize a movie theater. Then I'm going to display some movie. I'll display some movie and just watch that movie. What kind of movie I display? I'm not going to display anything like a Avatar, Three Idiots. No, I'm going to display a number system. Something like a 60, 59, 58, 57. I'm going to display on the movie screen and you need to imagine there's a number is moving on. And while visualizing that number, make sure that you need to add some color to that. For example, I'm going to display 60. Add some color. What kind of color? Your favorite color. Maybe if you like blue, green, yellow, whichever color you like, one color, only one color, just add into that and visualize and imagine. That's all you need to do it. Friends, clear, type it in the chat window. Clear in the chat window, then I will take you to the journey. Just say clear in the chat window. Super cool. If you're clear, yes, sit comfortably. I'll give you instruction. You don't need to worry. Your backbone should be straight and spine should be straight. And take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. And close your eyes, all of you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And visualize you are sitting inside the movie theater. Visualize and imagine. And next to you, there are a lot of people sitting next to you. And in a moment, I'm going to switch off all the lights. Observe carefully. I'm going to switch off. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All the lights are off. Completely dark. Observe carefully. But in front of you, there is a big, massive movie screen. Maybe you can visualize, imagine, maybe some of the big movie screen like a IMAX theater. Visualize, imagine. In a moment, I'm going to start the movie. All of you visualize, imagine, and I'm going to start. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at the screen. And I'm going to display this number 6 and 0, 60 on the movie screen. Crystal clear image. Just imagine, visualize. And now what you can do, I'll give you a special permission. Can you just add some color to that? Any color, any one color, add to that. Now look at the number 60 with a colorful image. Now move on to the next number, 59. Again, add same color, same color. Visualize, imagine. Now 58 on the movie screen, crystal clear image. Visualize, imagine. 57 now. 56. 5 and 5, 55 crystal clear image. 54 now. 53. 52. 51 now. 5 and 0, 50. 49. 48. 47. 46. 45 now. 44, 43, 42, 4 and 1, 41. Crystal clear image on the movie screen. Now 40. Now 39, 37, 36, 35, 3 and 4, 34. Crystal clear image on the movie screen. Now 33, 32, 31. Now it is a 33 and 0 on the movie screen. Now what you can do? I'm not going to count next. I'm going to stop counting, but you continue yourself. Count yourself till 0. Once you reach 0, 30 to 0, then open your eyes, then type done in the chart window. Continue yourself. Okay, your time start now. Go ahead. Okay, done. Once you're done, open your eyes, please, and type done in the chart window. I'll continue. Okay, got it. Welcome back, friends. Welcome back. Let me quickly explain what is this process all about. And so this is one of the brilliant exercises to start with. What is that? You need to count the number. Very simple, count the number. And during this process, what will happen? You focus deeply. And even how many of you noticed yesterday's assignment, day 5 assignment? I shared something called, maybe I can share my screen. So I shared something in my yesterday's assignment, day 5. When you move in the day 5, how many of you noticed this? Practice focus exercise. And this is one of the proven process what you need to do. Very simple. So today we just started counting 60 to 0. And after 2 days, you have to increase to 120 to 0. After 2 days, you need to increase to 180 to 0. And consistently you practice for 21 days or 25 days. What will happen? You're able to reach at least 15 minutes of deep focus. And it's a proven process. Even I wanted to bring some elements. Some people, while reading, they can focus for 5 minutes. Some people 10 minutes, some people 30 minutes. Some people even 2 hours they can focus. Some people, they can sit and focus for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 1 week, even 15 to 1 month. Can you recognize who are all those people? They can sit for 15 to 1 month. I think you can recognize. Type it in the chart window. Who are all those people? Then focus deeply. You know those people? Okay, they're sages, maybe monk, maybe gurujis. Where they get that energy? Most of them, they normally start this exercise, focus exercise. Some people, they use mala beads, right? They keep counting some of the spiritual element. Maybe even they use some chanting, like a om chanting, some chanting. That is where they focus. They just focus on one thing and practice. So what I am giving right now, it's a simple exercise. Count the number, but once in 2 days, increase. By the time you reach 15 days, you will get into the next level. The way you focus, way you concentrate, and then continue. I tested this process. It is working beautifully because it's a deeper focus. Even I'll ask you one thing. During this counting, I did one mistake. Can you find out what is that mistake? Type it in the chat window. I did one mistake. Select everyone and type your answer, friends. Yes, I missed 38. But most of you, I think you identify that. Why? Because you are in a deeper focus. When you are in a deeper focus, you will identify instantly whether it's a right or wrong. That is the power of your brain. So when you practice even simple exercise, see the real magic. Friends, can you type it in the chat window? How many of you ready to practice? All these required little action item. Can you type in the chat window? Are you ready to practice? Practice, practice, practice. All the technique, whatever I'm teaching since day one, and this required little practice. That's where I'm focusing. Go and practice, practice, and then I'll tell you one thing: nobody can stop you. The way you read, way you memorize, way you upgrade yourself. Even I'll tell you one thing: some of you are struggling to get promotion, salary, more business. It's all our limitation. Very simple. Push yourself to play that game, and I'll tell you right away: nobody can stop you. You become a brilliant in your professional journey. I did that. My own experience. 7 years back, I was a small software manager. After I quit my job, I can proudly say that I'm playing more than 10x game, and it's truly possible. All of you, you have that potential. Only thing is push yourself. Push yourself little higher than what you're doing that. Come out of your comfort zone. See the real magic. I want your promise before closing today's session. With that, let's move on to the last question, last topic for today. Very simple topic. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to share a list of books for you. List of books for you. I'm going to type it on the chart window. Look at the chart window. Okay. Can you see the link? meetmanjunath.com/book. Probably you might see some error while click this link, because last batch also I noticed, because at a time hundreds of people are clicking that link, server may give some kind of error. If you see any error, no worry. After some time you try, but it's working. The page is working. I'm going to share. This is the page. It worked. Maybe you can try after some time. Probably today, now it is server busy, because everyone together you are trying to reach that server. But you will see later. Quickly I'll explain, later on you try. What exactly this? In this page, I provided list of books for you to pick up. For example, if you want to read a book in a day, what kind of books you can read? These are the simple non-fiction book I strongly recommend. Maybe Who Moved My Cheese, Richest Man from Babylon, Man Searching for Meaning, The Science of Getting Rich, Alchemist, all simple, powerful book, you can do that. Strong recommendation. If you want to read mindset strategy related book, these 4 books I recommend. The Law of Success, The Success Principle, Mindset, brilliant book. And the first one is a little big book, but lot of knowledge you will receive from this book. If you want to understand sales and marketing, these 4 books I recommend. And center one, Blue Ocean Strategy, make sure that you need to read if you're in a sales and marketing process. If you want to understand some psychology, these books I recommend. And Predictable Irrational is a beautiful book, and Blink, Thinking Fast and Slow. Just go and understand the psychology of different aspects. If you want to improve productivity, I suggest these 4 books. One thing is my favorite. Make sure that you read this book. Then if you want to get more inspiration, I suggest these 4 books. And the first one is a brilliant Autobiography of Yogi, is a brilliant book. Don't miss. Even Steve Jobs recommended this. Our even Prime Minister has recommended this book. Please go and read brilliant book. And also read Elon Musk, Mahatma Gandhi, Steve Jobs autobiography. You will get some inspiration. Then, if you want to start up any new business, startup business, these books you must read. And also especially Start with Why. Never skip this book. Brilliant book to read. If you want to build a habits, these are the 4 books I recommend. Men's Habits, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Tiny Habits, and the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Go and read. Whatever I'm teaching since day one, whatever I'm talking about the best practice, go and check, it is there in this book. All the celebrity people, they by default they follow that habits. Go and check this book. If you want to improve time management, I recommend these 4 books. And Getting Things Done, brilliant book. Eat That Frog, The One Thing. And make sure that read and understand. If you want to go with the personality development, there are a lot of books, one by one I'm recommending. And also, don't miss this book, Secret of Millionaire Mind by T. Harv-Eker, and one of the brilliant book to maintain your money psychology. Go and read. And You Can Heal Your Life, one more brilliant book, Journey of Souls. If you want to go spiritual element, read this book. 80-20 Rule, I already mentioned that, brilliant book. And all this book you customize. You customize and start reading. There are so many books I recommended here. And what you can do is you can try after some time. I'm sharing that link, and this link is working, by the way, but try after some time. And the second option is these are like a general book. You customize, start reading one by one for next 1 year. But you need a commitment, accountability. You need a system to read all these 52 books. And once you read 52 books, what will happen? Pick up two concepts from each book and go and implement. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop in your life, because within a year, you're going to implement 100 ideas. But only limitation here is commitment, accountability, consistency. If you're feeling that issue, what you can do is couple of suggestions. The first one, go and find out group of people in your community, maybe family, friends, who are readers. Be with them, so that it will be helpful for you to energize. Second recommendation, go and join any library, any community, learning community that will helpful for you to maintain that consistency. And if you need my help, then you join our Diamond Club. By default, what I am talking, by default, we push you to take action. We create accountability, we create a commitment, we create a rhythm, we create a morning focus, and we are going to energize each and every time. By the way, I'll tell you, every day you take action. Every day there is accountability. Every day you need to show the result. Because of that, we are getting 95% completion rate. So that I'm going to help you. I'm going to handle you for 1 year, and if you're ready to work with me. Two reasons. One is, if you join my community, great, we'll work on that. In case if you are not joining, because of some reason, I really respect. Go and do this action item. Join some library and find out some group of people, be with them, energize and continue. Otherwise, what will happen? After a few days, you stop learning. After a few days, you'll go back to old environment, and then you will lose that rhythm. So that is the reason some people mention that, can I come and join after 3 months, 6 months? I'll tell you one thing. Probability is only 1%. Because once you go back to your old environment, you cannot learn. It will deviate the process. Be with the right people, right community. Push yourself, take action. So that's what my suggestion, friends. With that, I'm done. I'm done most of the concepts so far. And last question from all of you. All of you, maybe I can enable chart window. Select everyone and tell me overall journey, whatever you learned since day one till today. Are you happy with that? Can you give a scale between 1 to 10? Are you happy with the value, what you received? Have you got some rhythm? Type it in the chat window. You select everyone so that everybody can see your response. Scale between 1 to 10, please. Okay, it's a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 9, 9, 9. Brilliant, brilliant. I really thank you. Thank you so much. If you got some value from this session, I really appreciate. Now the question here is, go and take action, 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 action. That's all I'm expecting. With that, before closing, I just wanted one feedback from all of you. One feedback from all of you. As you completed this journey, can you give me a quick feedback, friends? If any kind of opportunity, anything we need to improve from our end, we need to work on that. So can you spend some 2 minutes time? I'm going to share quickly one form. Look at the chart window. I've shared one feedback form. Can you just update that feedback form? Whatever you seeing the journey, maybe your key takeaways, your learning process, you got something. Even if you want to suggest something wrong, please go and suggest and update this form. Strongly I recommend. Take 1 minute, please update that. It will be helpful for us to understand your feedback. Even in case if you are not joining our Diamond membership, and also give a feedback. Why you are not joining is because of time constraint, because of financial constraint, any other maybe feedback. It will be helpful for us to customize our own program. Go and update your feedback, please. I'll give you 1 minute. And once you're done, type done in the chat window. Link is not working. It should work. It is working. Link is not working. Okay. Form is unable to wire. Okay. Link is not working. Friends, all of you facing same issue? It is not working? Just type yes or no. Yes or no. It's working. It's working. Okay, it's working, friends. Maybe some of you are facing issue. It's working. Okay, I'm going to share in the WhatsApp group also so that you can try. Okay, I'm going to type once again. Okay, take 1 minute time and please update. Thank you so much. With that, let us conclude. I'll quickly explain. So what are the document you will receive from our end? What is the next action I'm going to share? Then we can conclude. Yes. Super cool. Thanks so much. So now action items are very simple. I clearly communicated. So go and take action. That is the one thing. And I'm going to share the e-book for all of you to go and refer all the content. Third one is I'm going to share the certificate. Certificate link I'll send you before 12 p.m. so that you can practice systematically. And the last option is members who join Diamond Club. I'll take a orientation at 2 p.m. It's a day one session. And still some of you are ready to join. And please set up a clarity call before 9 a.m. Even in WhatsApp I shared. Before 9 a.m. make sure that you schedule a clarity call and you can join our community. And the last one, and I'm going to take one additional session for all of you. Members who attended all the session, I'll take an additional session tomorrow. I'll share all the detail in the WhatsApp. With that, friends, I'm done. I'm done with the Read for Success. Akanksha, anything you want to share before closing today's session? Then we can conclude.
Sure, sir. It was lovely with all of you guys and wish you all the luck for future. And as sir said, it's not last day, it's the starting day. So feel it like this. And those who have joined the Diamond Club, please join the orientation at 2 p.m. And those who have registered for the class,